Culture trend public health experts are watching closely. If you've watched popular TV shows like The Bear, you've probably noticed characters smoking. It's not the only one. According to the Truth Initiative, 7 of the top 15 shows most popular with 15 to 24-year-olds displayed tobacco. They also found when it comes to the Oscars, 8 of the 10 Best Picture nominees included tobacco imagery. Both those numbers are up from recent years.
Yes, we're worried about all tobacco products because there is no safe tobacco product. In terms of youth are very vulnerable to seeing smoking in movies and on social media and all the influences.
Kim Beha leads the anti-tobacco efforts for Mecklenburg County's Public Health Department. She says so far locally they aren't seeing a rise in young people smoking traditional cigarettes. The issue continues to be e-cigarettes, vaping.
You worry about like the cool factor, right? You see people, on screen looking cool. And does that have an influence on kids especially?
Oh, very, very much so. Very much so. We also hear that there is smoking in video games. And so if you think about the amount of time that young people spend, especially young upper elementary, middle school, spend on video games, in movies, that definitely has an influence on young people. And it's not just smoking. Again, it's vaping. It's all tobacco products because it's about nicotine. That's what we're concerned about.
That is what it's about. The numbers here are really concerning. In fact, take a look here. The 2024 National Youth Tobacco Survey found 1.63 million middle and high schoolers admitted that they used e-cigarettes, and 1 in 4 of those use daily.
Their brains are actively still forming until the age of 25. And when you introduce nicotine, and especially the high level, we're very concerned about the significantly high levels of nicotine in a lot of the new emerging products, vaping and the nicotine pouches. So when you introduce that into that developing brain, it actually creates pathways for addiction. It impacts learning, attention. It changes brain circuits. And so we really are concerned about young ages.
Is it still hard to get that message through to a young person? They all feel bulletproof, right?
Right, they do. They don't think anything can happen to them. However, I will say that I think we're seeing a little bit of a shift with the newer products because the nicotine levels are insanely high. Yeah. And to give you an example of that, a pack of cigarettes has about 20 milligrams of nicotine, of 1 milligram per cigarette. But some of the newer vaping devices have as much as like 590, 650 milligrams of nicotine. That is a whole different story.
Yeah, and there's more here. In just the past couple of weeks, new research from UC Davis found when a smoker takes a puff from what are the newest nicotine delivery systems out there, the disposable e-cigarette, they are actually inhaling aerosolized toxic metals along with their nicotine. The researchers found some of these disposable devices released more lead during a day's use than 19 packs of traditional cigarettes. Sorry, it's right about now. As a parent, you're asking, what should I be doing?
I recommend parents educating themselves on what devices look like, going into, go inside of the convenience store, the gas station, see what the products are that are out there. Have a conversation with your young person. That's where it starts, having those open, non-judgmental conversations. But there also are signs such as fruity, candy smells. Doesn't smell like that yucky, stale cigarette of our day. It's a fruity candy smell.
What about behavior changes? What should we be looking for?
Yes. Quick to anger, changes in behavior, isolation, maybe grade slipping, and being jittery. One thing that we're finding is that young people who are addicted to high levels of nicotine, they can't get through the school day without using.
Yeah.
And so grades are slipping because concentration, it impacts your learning. Grades, relationships, maybe looking for money, And so changes in behavior, changes in who they're hanging out with, those are all signs.
Things to watch out for, highly addictive. Now, getting help itself can be pretty easy. All parents or kids need to do is text Vape-Free NC to 88709. That will open up all kinds of resources.